Oh, okay. It did it that time. It didn't take as many tries this time. Oh, mercy. Put my banner on. And I've got my email up. And don't see anybody in there yet, but that's okay. I'm making a change in how I do early birds. I can't do 10, 15 early birds every sale.
I would do just like the first 5.
There's Christy. Hey, Christy. Today I'm going to do 3, 1, 2, 3. I've got 3. So I've got to start planning it ahead of time. Hey, Michelle, how are you?
Sorry if you hear the music, girls. Our TV's not working. I'm on hold with Dish, so.
All right. Well, I've got Christy, Michelle Waltz, Sarah. You're a second too late. I'm making a change because what's been happening is I think it's not that I don't want to give everybody something. I do, but I'm making a list, and then I have found a couple times that I've lost the list because I find it later. So I'm going to start bringing something to the table.
Clear any dish obstructions.
Look at my table. It's horrible, y'all. I've been working and working and working and working. I had Liam all day yesterday. I loved it. We had such a good day. I'll chit chat for a minute while we wait for more people to come in. But they had a teacher's work day for parent-teacher conferences, and they had theirs on Friday. So I got to have him, or was it Thursday or Friday? So I got to have him just for half a day. And then he was with me all day yesterday, and we went for a walk. We walked 3 miles all together. Hey, Kath. I said hey, Kath already. Hey, Sandy. I'm tired today, but there's a restaurant. There's several restaurants in walking distance, and almost all of them are way too expensive. But there's one that he likes called Shake Shack, and it's hamburgers and, the stuff. So I told him how far it was, and he said, okay, he wanted to go. So the whole time we were walking, I'm trying to show him, because kids don't know these things automatically. Somebody has to tell them. And we're walking in a very, very busy area, turning lanes, 4 lanes of traffic, lights, all that stuff. So we just had a lesson in how to walk safely in a busy area. Stop right here. We need to look to the left and see if anybody's coming out of this place. All right, now we have to look and see if anybody's trying to turn in. We have to be careful, the whole time we're walking, because he would start to go right through the thing, and it's like, whoop, wait, stop. So we had a good time together. So we ate our lunch there, took our time, and then walked the other way around to get back to my house. And we were both pooped when we got back. So I told Debbie, I've got to start walking that loop at least 3 or 4 times a week, because it's sidewalks all the way. And I found a spot where I can get the MARTA bus to get to the MARTA train station. All that good stuff. Because my car, oh, you're sweet, Flamina. My car is down the street and around the corner, because it won't accelerate now. So my cousin and her husband came over Friday, and he looked at it. He said, you got a lot of corrosion. He was going to go with me to get a battery. He wants to buy a battery for me. And I told him, I said, I can get my battery. I just can't put it in. I just can't get there. I can't, the car. And I was kind of antsy about driving it without somebody following me, because I wasn't sure what was wrong. So long story short, it's too late, right? He said, well, why don't we just go to our house, and I'll clean that off for you, and maybe you won't need to get a battery. And so they pulled out, and I pulled in front of them and went, and it's a hill, went down the little hill and made a right turn to go across and go up to the main street further down, because it's super busy up. If I go straight up my street, it's really busy up there. And I would press the gas and it wouldn't go. So now not only is the battery, that whole issue's got to be taken care of, but I don't even know what's wrong with it now. I did a box, y'all, a 10. So what I have to do, I got on the line with AAA, because I have AAA for a couple more, about 6 more weeks. And their towing distance was only 5 miles with the service that I had. And she said, but you can upgrade for $3 and you can have up to 100 miles. And it's like, okay, let's do that. So she did that, and I got off and I called. Then I had her switch me over to have it scheduled, to have them go ahead and schedule to come out. Well, then I find out that takes 3 days. Hey, Judy G, it takes 3 days for that to get through their system. So we scheduled it for Thursday morning. And then later that day, I had a guy call me, and he's on the way to tow my car. And I said, no, you're not. It's not getting towed till Thursday. And he said, why? And I said, because I've, the whole spiel. My whole week, and it's only Tuesday, has been like that. Hey, Jameen. So my body's grumpy, my brain is grumpy, but I'm gonna let go of the grumps. We're gonna have good time. Does anybody know who Lois is? Lois came in a couple of sales ago, and I never got her information. So if anybody knows that Lois and can tell her to come back and give me her stuff. Yes. Y'all do cheer me up. It is fun. And Debbie harasses me and, gives me a hard time, which is fun, because I really thought about just canceling. I've got so many things I need to get done. And I thought, no, you need to do it. You need to do it. I've got to get stuff out of here. So let's see. What is that? That was my thing with the AAA. I'll put it right there. Can y'all can't see my junk hanging there, can you? I'm trying to clean my desk off. I've got to find little bags to put pearls in for everybody's that got wedding stuff last week. I don't have any little bags. So that's my life. What's going on in your life? Everybody, tell us what's going on in your life. And I haven't heard anything from Janine. I did send her a message, but I don't know the complete situation. Oh, I can put it on me. Debbie's got a silent. There we go. I sent her a note and said, I'm not trying to get you to come by. I just want to know how you're doing. And I haven't heard from her. So I don't know still if anybody does, you want to share if you feel comfortable sharing the information. I'd just like to know how she's doing. Hey, Paula. You have a whole section, Jimmy. Listen, I am so overwhelmed here, and I'm going to different sales, and I stay for a little while, and then I have to leave because I cannot buy anything right now. I have to buy a car. So I'm having to be really careful. I haven't even bought any groceries for 2 weeks because I don't have transportation. But besides that, I can get delivery if I need something. You got to laugh about it. I mean, you really do. Your week was over in 1 day. What happened? She sold yesterday. Did you sell again today? Or was that yesterday? I can't stay in chat very long in the sales because I start reaching for the mouse or the keyboard, and it's like, Thank you. I found one. I'm hoping, but I couldn't do anything about it today. I spotted it last night, and tomorrow I'm going to get my loan finalized with the credit union and try to get it. It's another. I have a Toyota Highlander, and I've driven big cars, little cars, vans, big vans, small vans, little bitty cars. I can drive anything, but I've decided since I'm getting so old, I really like kind of being up where I can see better in traffic. So I'm looking for either a van or a another SUV that kind of sits up. Oh, okay. I watched a little bit, but like I said, my hand kept going, and it's like, you cannot buy anything right now. Not until I get this figured out. I'm trying to keep as much money in my bank account as possible so that it looks better when I do the loan. So I'll get back to buying as soon as I can, because I like everybody else's stuff as much as I like my own. So I'll put this aside. It's just a little tin. You can see it's not huge. I'm trying to do smaller ones, make them more affordable, make them more doable for more people. And I've just been kind of scrambling this morning, so I'm not all together. Let me get things out of the way. And Debbie's on the phone. They were cleaning up, and Jack unplugged the dish because they were moving things around. And now it won't work. I've got to get this put away where it belongs so that it doesn't get knocked on the floor. I did a lot of photography for a long time, and I use external hard drives, and I don't want it to break. All right, ladies. Yeah, I'm not going to get down into a little car. The back says no. Oh, that's awesome. I can't do that. I wish I could. Wish I could do I've never needed a new car. It's, it's just never been that I have to have a new car. It's just me. But I've driven new cars that were like a year old, 2 years old. You get the dealer's, one of the dealer's cars, and you get a better price. So I've had newer cars. All I care is that it has a V6 in it and it moves, because I like to go fast. I like to get out of the way fast. The traffic here is insanity. Hey, Christina, how are you doing? My mind went blank as soon as I started to say your name. Yep. I would love it, Paula, but I can't do it. It's just not in the cards for me, unless somebody sends me a winning lottery ticket, or somebody that has bajillions and wants to send money. I would gladly take it, but a new car is not in my future, and I'm just looking for something that is in good shape. The credit union parameters say that it can't have over 100,000 miles, and that it can't be more than 15 years old. Well, my car is a 2004. It's got 250 something thousand miles on it. It is a rolling junk bucket. Alpharetta. Did he live in Alpharetta? It's not what it used to be. I don't know when he used to live here, but there's nothing. Atlanta is creeping further and further out. Oh, good, Christina. We miss you. I'm glad you popped in today so we could see how you're doing. Yep. It's bad. It's bad. And the thing that scares me, and Debbie's just going to let me chat because she's busy anyway. Yeah, it's gotten much worse. There's 2 exits. I'm right here, and there's an exit here. You can get on and off the expressway at 2 different exits. I will go the back roads up to not get have to get on the expressway on those exits because the speed limit's 65 miles an hour. So everybody's doing 70, 75, 80, okay? And there are people that are getting off the ramp and onto the expressway at 35 and 40 miles an hour. Scares me to death because I'm 10 cars back. I can't go any faster. I can't get my speed up. That's why I want a V6. I won't drive a little car with a 4-cylinder that won't go. No, they can't here. Our roads are in really bad shape now because of the traffic. And y'all just, I'm always nice about it. I try to be nice about it. We're outnumbered 10-1 by people from all over. And when I get the stupid Southern driver comment, I try to be nice. I really do. I pray before I say anything. But I've told a couple of people, if it's that bad here, then go back where you came, take it back with you, because it wasn't here before you got here. I'd like to, all right, Lisa is about, and it's not a small city up there anymore. She's about 12 miles from me, and I'm about 12 miles from Atlanta. And this used to be all horse farms and things 50 years ago. 30 years ago, it was a small town. Now, well, like I've told y'all, they're taking they're buying up all the houses in this little neighborhood and building McMansions. 3-story McMansions that have maybe 10 feet of lawn, you know? And all the little houses are getting torn down. So I would love to move out literally into the country. And we did, but it just keeps following us. It just, over the last 30, 40 years, it's just moved out. So that's it. Do you know, I'm in a safe area. I'm thankful for that. My door's open and unlocked. I have a bell hanging on it. But I don't feel unsafe, which I'm thankful for. And one of the guys, I had the hatch up on the back of my car because I was putting stuff in it to take to the thrift, which is sitting still in the back of my car. And he called me. And this is a young man, and he's in his 20s. He's one of the guys that lives upstairs. He says, "Are you okay? I just needed to see if you were okay because I was out earlier and the hatch on your car was open, and I just saw that it was still open. I just want to make sure you were okay." Wasn't that sweet? I thought it was really sweet. All right, I did something, y'all. I was going to show you what I did. What did I do with the pages? Hold on. I just knocked all that on the floor. All right. For those of y'all that got pages, I'll show you what I did. I made envelopes. And I stuffed these envelopes. I know, I'm going to start. I'm done. Y'all realize I live by myself. And I can go days at a time without talking to anybody. So, except I call Debbie every now and again and talk. Occasionally I talk to my daughter. So what I did with these, so if you've got any and you're not sure about how to do the, how to make the envelopes, I just folded it. I didn't fold it. I pinched it. I got the edges together and I just pinched it right here so I could see the middle. Make me UE so I can mod from, make you blue. Took me a minute. Oh, I can't do it there. I have to do it in wrong keyboard. Oh, goodness. There we go. There we go. There we go. So I had gotten an envelope that somebody had made. And I looked at it and I thought, I need to do something with all these pages I had left. You're blue now, Paula. So I just did a little pinch right there. And then I take this side and I go just slightly over the pinch.
I'm back, girl.
Okay, well, Paula's blue too, so if you need to go out again, it's okay.
All right.
I was chatting. You know me.
I know. I kept thinking, are you going to get going anytime soon?
No, not when I'm ready, I will. I haven't talked. I got all my talking out now, y'all, except for, you know. So there's the hole. I make sure I go a little bit over the hole. And then what I do is I fold it this way. It's super easy to do it this way. I make sure my edges are completely even, top and side right there. And this is the top, so I cut it bigger. I go to the middle of that first line and cut my triangle out. And then I do the same thing down here, but I cut a smaller. I go to the just inside that little and voila, you have a thing. And so what I do is I match up the V's.
So are you selling or what are we doing?
Well, I'm showing them how I did the envelope.
Okay.
So they all got, most of them have pages they could do it. So I fold it, I get the V lined up, and then I just cut to the V on both ends. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but you see what I'm saying. This is what you get.
Well, my butt called you on my phone, Pearl. Don't think nothing of it.
I'm not answering.
Okay.
So that's how I did it. So I wanted you to see how I did it, because you can do this with any of your heavy pages. Hey, Marjorie, how are you doing? Show and sell. That's it. Like I said, I must not have all my talking out. So
Now let's go now.
all right. So this is what I did. I gave you 2 pages that are folded for a trifold. You can do whatever you want to with it. You can press that out. You could make a tall, skinny envelope if you wanted to. So you've got this envelope that I made. Some of them don't have any writing on it. Some of them have writing. I gave you 2 pages. A thing of the receipts, which there's 4 receipts. And then you get this is a creamy color, off-white. You get the yellow and the pink. So you get those. I had these marbled. You can see the marbling, I think, from there. So I had these marbled envelopes. I put that in there because you can make a pocket with that. I'm trying to get stuff out of my.
All right, that's fine.
Some of the older tickets that are grungy and aged. And then I took a flinch card, put it there. I had 1 piece of ticking. Everybody's been asking me for ticking. So I took a piece of ticking and cut a piece of that. And this is a vintage to antique. I don't know how old it is. It's not new. I just know that. And then I had these, they look coffee stained, but that's the color they were done in. And then I put a ball pen and a couple of buttons on there. So that's it. And these are $4. Thank you, Jameen. Oh, I'm putting it on there wrong. So that's it. So I actually made something this week. I don't get to do that very often. I'm trying to do more of that.
Cast sacks for 1.
Hold on, I can't find my paper. What did I do with my paper? It was right here. Oh, here it is.
Paula for 1.
Okay.
Judy G.
Okay.
Jermaine.
Okay.
Hi, Christina. Christina for 2.
Thank you, Christina.
And crafted by Christy too. Hello, girls. Jack screwed up the TV. Now they can't even come work on it till Thursday, so he's out
Oh,
of
no. I'm glad you came in today, Christina. I've missed you, and I think about you often. I think about people that I don't see. Not in the I wish they'd come and shop again, but when somebody has come in and shopped for a long time and then they're not there anymore, you miss them. And you wonder how they're doing. All right. Lay down button, lay down.
Paula.
Put that right there. Thank you, everybody. What else have I got? I'm not all together, y'all. I guess you could tell that by all the jibber jabber in the beginning. Oh, I've got these. I pulled these out. I've been trying to open bins and find things. So this was a bedspread at some point in time, and this is all I have left of it. And then I'm doing an A and a B, Debbie.
Okay.
Because they are different. They're the same, but they're different. So you can see this one has a little bit different color. This leans more to the cream side. This leans more to the oatmeal side. And you can see
where are you going
that the doilies on this one are bigger. I only have, I think I counted 8, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I only have 6 of each. And they're $3 each. You're getting 9 doilies plus the connectors. And I'll hold this up so you can see it.
What?
Great big bin up there, cannon busted wide open.
Oh
And
my.
then there's your connectors on this one. And then this one they both have the little dimensional thing. And then your connectors in here have the little dimensional thing. But there's only
1.
Which one?
A.
A.
Paula. B. And A. Christina, would you like A or B, please?
I only have 6.
Fix me a drink before you leave. Unless you haven't got time.
Are y'all going to survive without the TV?
Christy wants an A and a B.
Okay, thank you, Christy, and thank you.
Do I like? Oh my. Well, I like B because I like that eggshell color. I like that caramel color. I like B.
Yeah.
But I would take 1 of each, Christina. That way you'd have a mixture.
Yeah, this is more of an oatmeal-y color. And then this has a little more of a golden color to it. And it's a totally different size. I mean, it's considerably bigger when you look at the two together right here.
Oh, Christina, you don't have to do that. B for me and a B for her and A for me. Nice of you, Christina. I love doilies. Do you have a B left? Because Jameen wants a B.
Yeah, hold on a minute. Let me get this down. All right, what's 4? I've got 2B and 3. No, I've got 2A and 3B left.
All right, so you gave Jameen a B, correct?
No, I will.
Jameen a B.
All right. All right, ladies. Thank you very much. Trying to get stuff out of here.
I'm getting ready to stamp a whole bunch of your stamps on fabric, Christina, to sell because I haven't stamped for a long
time. How is Patrick doing? Okay, Christy, you got it. Thank you.
Another 1 of each for Christy.
Yeah. 3, 4, 5. That leaves 1B. I've got Kath, Paula.
I'll send you pictures, Christina.
Yeah, so I've got 1 each available.
All right, give them to me, Pearl.
You got it, because I sure want them out of the house.
She
I have a
says,
whole bin.
Great.
I have a whole bin of individual doilies I've got to sort through. Alrighty. Moving right along. All right. I did these long ago, a long time ago. This was my first Clampett mobile experience where my car was full to overflowing. I haven't bought anything in weeks, y'all.
That's good.
Debbie's keeping me on track. So I have these. And I have it in this color. And they come like this, except it's like yardage. It's yardage. Lots and lots of yardage.
Christina, you don't have to do that. She wants to pay for mine. Christina.
You're a sweetheart, Christina.
Send you something nice, sister.
So this one doesn't have the edge, so it's just, I don't even count it. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full squares, plus you get the extra pieces. This is printed on. It's like a faux quilt. And so I have a bin full. I think I counted like, no, that was the other piece. I don't have as much of this one as I do the other one, but I'd like to do it for $2 a row. So you don't have to have yardage. If you just wanted one row to play with, you'd have just that one row. And you can cut so much out of these pieces too. And if you wanted to make it smaller, you could actually do that in a lot of ways by trimming the hat down. I would trim right here at the pants leg and then move the feet up to make it, if you wanted to make it smaller. It won't fit on a journal, I can tell you that. But all of this is going to go away.
I'm not seeing anybody.
All right. She is 12 1/4 inches tall. No? All right. So Debbie and I talked about it. I said I'm going to offer it up this time, and then it's history. So that is fine with me.
Hey, Deanna, how are you today?
Now I know what to do with that. And I'm going to do, let's see. These are in my chair, so I'm going to do these first. These are pieces, and I know quite a few people got some of this last week. But to be perfectly honest, I can't remember if you did or not. So I'm hoping you can remember. This is the one I had. It's a curtain panel. It was a curtain, and I cut it. And let me get this. Y'all, I feel like I've never done this before. I feel like I'm just totally... I think that's because I didn't sleep very well, maybe. So this is the pattern. And it's white. And I have 1, that's 3, 4, 6, 8. I have 8 of those. That'll be A, Debbie. And then I found some others that I have not sold. And they are different. The sizes are a little bit different too, because they're all different. All the curtains were different sizes. So this is more of an oatmeal color. But that's the pattern. So if you were doing a journal, you could overlay, maybe not as bright as that, but overlay a color where the pattern shows up. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of B.
And they're how much?
I've got to see. They're $1. One more second. These are much bigger. Say they'll all be $1. So this is the edging. This is a darker oatmeal color. Actually, it leans a little bit to cream, but it's not yellow looking. So it's got that border. And this is the pattern. And then it's much, much longer. The curtain was just much wider because this is the edge, the side. And I have one.
Paula for an A.
All right. Let me put that down. Let me get my paper ready. All right, get that out of the way. I feel like
Christina for 2A.
All right. Paula for A.
Christina for 2A.
Okay.
Ray, 2A and 2B.
Rhea, have you shopped with me before? If you have, I don't recall it, but I'm a space cadet today, so what can I say?
Paula, there's no C, honey.
Yes, there is, Debbie.
A, B, and C?
Yeah, I told you there was going to be a C. You weren't listening.
Okay, C. Well, I was talking to Jack. He's getting ready to leave. He's going to farm. He's going to help him. A big bin busted open with corn, and so they're on.
Oh, no.
Okay, Rhea says no. So Rhea, Pearl's email across the screen. Please send her an email real quick so that she can see it, so that she's got it.
Yeah, because I've had a few people come in and ask for things and never send me their info, so I'm having to check while we're live doing it. Aren't we just a hoot today, Janine?
Hate to keep doing that, but that's we got to get people's info in order to send an invoice. That's always tough.
Yes, and I do invoice through right now through PayPal. I'm thinking Square for the first of the year. So,
all right.
You want 2 of each one?
Christy wants 2 of each one.
And Rhea, I have a $10 minimum before I invoice, simply because of the fees that are involved in invoicing and your shipping. You will not be happy with your shipping. There is always a base price on shipping. And one person's order, I play with this occasionally, that I did this invoicing session, I added 3 additional pounds to her shipping, and her shipping did not change. So it really makes a difference. And I'm happy to hold orders for a sale or two so that you can make it worth the shipping, because shipping is getting ridiculous. Hey, Deanna, how are you doing? So we'll get these out of the way. And see, let me check my email real quick. I kept it open today. Okay. Thank you, Rhea.
Rhea wants 2C also.
Okay, you've got it. So I have you for 1B and 2C, or did you want was it 2Bs as well? I have to go back and look.
She wants 2A, 2B, and now 2C.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay. You got it. You got it. I got plenty of them.
You've been sick, Deanna? That's too bad.
Yes, I'm sorry to hear that. I hate it for everybody. There's so much happening right now and going around. I talked to my son again this weekend. He's still doing okay. He just can't work. Let's see. Let me put that right here.
Hey, Deanna, I'm glad you're feeling better.
I have a little bit of just general things I wanted to throw down that I've been, Debbie and I have been going through all my napkins. And so she was in desperate need of napkins. Rhea, it is different for everybody. I use Pirate Ship, which does give a discount. It's not like going through the postal system. If you go to the post office and do your shipping, it will cost more. It depends on where you are, because if you're in Alabama, it's going to be, or Georgia, it's going to be a whole lot cheaper than if you're in Arizona, California, Oregon, Washington.
Thank you, Christina, for stopping by, honey. Hope you feel better.
Okay. Well, you have a great afternoon, Christina. Know that we're still praying for you, okay? So it's just, it depends. And the funny thing is, too, the size of the box can make a difference. I've had to ship some things that were long, and if the box goes over 25 inches, the price goes way up.
It's probably like less than $10, Rhea.
Where are you?
Well, you
What
should
state
get
are
an
you
email.
in?
What's her email say?
I don't know. I didn't look. I just saw that it was in there. Let me look.
I can send 3 pounds for like $6.06. So I don't know. I get my pirate ships cheap. I ship mailing bags. I don't ship too many boxes.
Debbie, your box is 25 pounds. Your box is 25 pounds.
So it's probably going to be $12 or something, isn't it?
I don't know. It's on your. I don't remember. So I have a few napkins left. I like these. These are just a nice cotton.
Myself, but everybody complains about shipping. But I think it's pretty reasonable myself.
No, Christina was having an infusion done and has to get in the car. So it's not anything you said. So I have 4 of these. That'll be A. These are just nice cotton blue. They make an awesome journal cover. You could use, you could stencil with bleach. You could stencil and use paint. You could paint on them, stamp on them, whatever, to make whatever pattern design you wanted. And then these are a little bit bigger. These are, I thought they had they're 100% cotton. And I have 2, 4, 6, 7 of these. $1 each. They're just nice quality cotton. They could be used for innumerable things.
Not seeing anybody.
No? Nobody for napkins? Okay. I have, I was watching Lindy and the gang were crafting on today's, must have been Sunday. And they were talking about IOD stamps. And I thought, oh, wait, I have some of those. I see you, Christy. Thank you.
2 green. My internet must be sucky today.
Yeah, well, if he unplugged something, it probably is.
Well, it wasn't the internet, but
I have. It's all Vanessa's fault. It is. It really is. Now, where is Evans? I'm gonna have to find out where Evans, Georgia is. Are you in the north, south of Georgia? All right, I'll put these in 2 different places.
Rhea wants 1 of each napkin.
Oh, okay.
I guess it's Ray. Is it Ray or is it Rhea? Ray? Augusta area, she says.
Oh, okay. Oh, did you get a lot of damage from the storm? My aunt and uncle used to live in North.
Okay, that helps me, Rhea. Thank you.
Yeah. Alrighty. I have linens. I've got bins stacked to the ceiling with linens. But before I even do that, I'm going to ask about this. I think a lot of my quilt people aren't here anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. My son is in Tampa, and he's okay. He didn't get any damage, but it's so messed up down there. He can't work. He can't get places. So I have this quilt. So I'm asking, and I feel like it looks like it is hand pieced, and it is hand quilted. The fabrics, it's hard to kind of gauge. Some of it looks like feed sack, but it doesn't really have the texture. It's all cotton. I do know that.
It's like 30s. That floral print looks 30s to me.
Yeah, it does. And there's a lot of those floral prints. Some plaids. And then the back is this. The whole back is that. You could use it on either side, really. So if there's anybody that's interested in the entire quilt, I could do it for $45. And let me measure it. I started to measure it earlier and got sidetracked and didn't get it done. To me, it looks like it's a full to queen. It's not a twin. It's 42 squares. And that doesn't count the edging on it. So let me measure real fast. But is there any interest in it whole? If so, I'll be glad to do a whole. Otherwise, I'm going to take it apart. All right, that's 55 right there.
Did you have the tornado, Rhea? Or
65. 71 inches that direction. I've had this for a while. It's in my space in here, and it's got to go out of my space one way or the other. So that was 71 one way, Debbie. Remember that number because I won't. It'll be right out of my brain within a second. A lot of lost food around here. Yep. We're in Tornado Alley too. We had a really bad one here. It's been a few years ago, but it was really bad. That's 55. $65. 75. 85 by 71.
Yeah, I don't see any interest.
No? Okay. Then put a yay or nay if you're interested in pieces. If nobody's really interested in these pieces, then I don't know what I'll do with it, but I'll do something with it.
I like
I
that.
know. North Carolina was awful. And it was 2 different tornadoes, too. I mean, no, you were in that first tornado.
Let me see the front again, Pearl.
All right.
Can I make envelopes out of it?
Well, I don't know why not.
Is it real thick?
No, it's not.
I like that back side better than I do the front side.
I know.
I'll think about it.
Okay. Janine and
pieces.
Lori.
Janine says pieces.
Yeah, and Lori.
Says please make envelopes. Okay, give me the quilt. I'll buy the quilt, Pearl.
All right, you got it. You want it with this shipment?
No.
Or later. Later.
Do it later.
Okay. Yeah, because I'd have to get a bigger box and I wouldn't be able to lift
Oh,
it.
you've already got no. Let's just wait till the next one.
Yeah, you're already over my weight limit. All righty. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'll get you, Jameen. No problem, honey. You know I sell my envelopes for $2.50, so tell me how many you want. I'll make sure I save you enough. But yeah, I can probably get 20 to 25 envelopes out of a quilt, sometimes 30, depending.
Well, this has didn't I say 40? Didn't I say 40 blocks?
Well, I got to have a bigger block to make an envelope. I just have to cut my long strips.
Well, if you use some of the green, okay, if you go from the green, halfway in the green to the halfway in the other part of the green, it's 14 inches.
Well, you can order anytime, Jermaine. I'll make you whatever you want. You just tell me what you want, honey.
So it's you can have 14-inch squares from this, Debbie.
Okay.
I swear, y'all, I am just not all together today. Well, Debbie, I need to go to the beach. That pen needs to go away. It's rusty. Need to go to the beach. I need to go sit.
No problem. Jermaine, no problem, honey.
All right.
No problem at all. I won't forget you for sure.
All right. Let's see.
I'd like to go to the beach too, but it ain't going to happen. So,
well, I'm not going either. So, all right. I have more envelopes. I have more napkins. Debbie and I went through 2 big Tuesday morning bags of napkins. And this is what I have left. And they're not staying here. So this one would be ideal to stamp a pattern on. Just press it out nice and flat and stamp a pattern on it. And do whatever you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of A. And these are just another big. These are Crate and Barrel. And it's a nice dark olive green. Is that olive green, Debbie?
I
I don't think it's olive. Maybe it's more of a forest green.
I want to say
That white lint all over it. It's not sage. It is not sage. And it looks sagey on my screen, but it's not. It's a deeper green. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 of these. Those could be painted on easily. And they're $1.
A and B. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Did I say 7? Did I say 4? See, I can't even remember what I said 2 minutes ago, y'all.
Michelle Waltz, A.
Okay, thank you, Michelle.
Paint Girly, 2A.
Okay, thank you, Lori.
Christy, 2A and 2B.
There's only 1A left, Christy.
Okay, 1A and 2B.
Fantastic. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. I am not buying anything. I'm not buying anything for me. I'm not buying. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there were 5. There's 2. Yay. What I was doing for such a long time was because I'm by myself, I would go out and shop. thrift stores and all that stuff, and I'm not doing that for a long time. I have to get rid of a lot of stuff before I can buy anything else again. So I'm trying to get rid of as much as I can. Some of it is just going to thrift. It's going out of my house. And that's what I have to do right now in order to get a car. All right, that is a table runner. I'll bring that out in just a minute. I think, Debbie, let's do a build-up bundle
Okay.
on napkins. So this is just going to be a build-up bundle. For let's say $5. This is an open weave cotton, fair size.
Bundle is when you think it's worth $5, you say me.
Yep. When I put down what you feel like is worth $5, have your me ready to go in, and know that other people may want it as well. This is another very big, like a very big dinner napkin. That's a cotton with a wide hem. Be fun to stamp and paint on. This is a pretty pink damask. And you can't really, I can never get the damask patterns to show, but it's a floral, and you can see that it's a smaller napkin. And I'm sorry, but y'all will get my hair's falling out. So, all right, here's another damask with a beautiful little floral scene around the edge, and then again in the center. And it's just so hard to get that to show up. There's the center. And then this is one corner. And so it's just got that square pattern all the way around. So that's 4 napkins. Trying to find a variety so that you're not getting multiples. This is a cute little woven. You could do cross stitch on that part. Well, yeah, actually you could do cross stitch on both parts. So it's a pretty blue, and that white line you see right there looks more silver in person than white. And here's another solid. This is a thinner, lighter weight cotton. It may be a poly cotton. Kind of feels like it's a poly cotton, but it's a pretty blue. So you've got a nice big bit of fabric with that. Here is a pretty cotton with pulled thread. I must have missed this one, Debbie. So it's got the pretty pulled thread edge. And then here is a little beige with a blue hemmed edge, the embroidered edge, and it's got the little napkin ring to go with it. I've got lots of one-offs. Here is a nice beige, neutral beige color. And there's threads and everything all over everything because that's all I do. It has this little slub texture to it. And it has the little rolled embroidered edge. And I'll do one more. And if nobody's interested, then we'll just get it out of the way. This is the only one I have left of this. It's a cute little summer napkin in a colorful plaid. You've got your green, blue, yellow, red, and the tied knot edges. So if there's no interest, we'll get this out of the way.
These are all anybody.
Yeah, these are all ones that I just had like one off. I'll put that one aside for you, Debbie. I didn't realize I'd missed it. I keep thinking with some of these damask, I might try to tea stain them just to see if that.
I tea stained a whole bunch of them. I didn't like the way they turned out.
No? Okay. Well, maybe I won't waste my time with that then.
I wouldn't waste my time with it. I don't think it helps them any.
I am going to.
It as a journal cover and then put lace over the top or something over the top of the damask is what
Yeah.
I.
All right. Alrighty then. We'll get that out of the way. What else have I got? Oh, I would love for somebody to be able to use this. I'm not going to use it. It is it's over a yard of red felt. The width is 36, 37 inches, and then it's a yard. So, and then I have another piece that you can have with that. It's a strip.
How much?
$3 for all of it. For some reason, it's taped right there. I think they were putting it together for something.
So you make nice Santa Claus coats.
Yeah, or any kind of Christmas ornament. I'm not going to be doing anything with it, and I just need for it to go out of my house. $2.
$2, girls.
For a yard of felt. And it's a nice quality felt, too. I've got a snag on my fingernail that keeps grabbing everything. No?
No felt.
All right, let's get in the way of the dinosaur with this other stuff. Alrighty.
Marjorie.
Oh, Marjorie. Okay, thank you, Marjorie. I don't even know where it came from. I really don't. It may have just been in a big bundle or something that I picked up because I would not have. I've been buying stuff for what, 5 years now, Debbie? Well, Liam's 8, about 6 years now. And I am not going to be doing this too many more years, I don't think. Now, I'm going to let you guys help me decide. I can do build-a-bundles on the linens, or we can do ABCs. You guys get to vote. Tell me what you want me to do, ABCs and a fixed price or build-a-bundle.
I pick ABC.
You pick ABC? All right. All right, let's see. I have tried to, I've reburied things. So let me just, I'm going to put this on my chair. And then throw down. This is a cotton thread. It feels almost papery. And it's got that long, skinny chain stitch in it. And then this will be B. This is a super, super soft. And you can see how flexible it is. It's not stiff. And that's going to be B. And then this will be C. It's a pretty, the word for that just went right out of my brain. Variegated. Variegated blue. And these are $2 each, Debbie.
Jameen for C.
Okay, thank you, Jameen.
Put them off the side, and then you could do a build a bundle with the end when you get done. Jameen
Yeah.
A.
Thank you, Jameen. Do that.
Or, you know, make a price of what you got left over.
Yeah, I can do that. I've got too much stuff. That's the problem.
And that way you don't have to put it back in the bin.
Yep.
Nobody foresee.
Okay. I've already moved it out of the way. So this is a pretty cream colored yarn. And it's got these little tail-like things, feather-like things coming off of it. And the pink is not going to show up very well on that, so I'm going to hold it up. It's kind of a powdery pink. It's not a baby pink. It's not a bright pink. It's just kind of a basic pink color. And that'll be A. And then trying to put some of the little ones aside so I can do those. Not have to mix the pricing up. This is a square. It's, to me, it has a cool feel to it. It doesn't have a polyester feel to it, but it's still, I believe it's a mixed thread, but it's nice and soft. It's pretty. Has the stain right there. And that's B. And then this is similar, but different. Or is it? It's the same thing. So I've got 2B. And then this one is definitely a synthetic. It could be silk, but I don't know that they did a lot out of silk. It has that silky feel. But my fingers say synthetic. And I'm going to move B out of the way for a second so you can actually see what it looks like on here. The contrast really helps. So that's what it looks like. It's very delicate. So that's going to be C. So I have 1A, 2 B's, and 1 C.
And how much?
$2. It's a challenge to not go shopping, y'all. That was all the fun I had for the longest time was shopping.
Well, you can shop in that house.
I know. That's what I'm doing. I'm pulling bins out and going through bins.
B times 2 for Christy.
Okay. Thank you, Christy. That's what I'm doing.
Shop in the house.
And then there's storage. It has to be dealt with.
Storage.
Storage has to be dealt with.
And that's all I'm seeing.
All right. Let's see.
You got, a heart pin cushion. Jameen likes your heart pin cushion.
Oh, I got that from Lindy. Sean did these.
He made them?
Yeah, little resin. You have to talk to Lindy. I've got a big pin cushion, but when I'm pulling pins out of things, I'll throw them into there. And then when I'm sitting here doing nothing, I'll stick them into my pin cushion because it's easier to get them out of the pin cushion. All right, I have this big white cotton with the pineapple, and I call it a peacock feather because to me it looks more like a peacock feather. I love mine. I mean, it's really awesome. So this is a fairly big one. This one's 17, a little over 17 inches in diameter. I'm not seeing any real stains. I'm not seeing any stains. So I'm going to put that right here for A. And got this one. It's another cotton. I see a little stain there. This is a whole different stitch, different pattern. It's about the same size. This looks, sometimes I think it's just my light that's making it look a little discolored. I think it must be it. So that'll be B. And then, all right, this is just like that last one. It's exactly the same thing. And that'll be C. A is going to be $3, but B and C will be $2, Debbie.
Oh, can't type.
And Christy, I'll give you first dibs on this one if you want a third one like that, because it's exactly like that last one. All right, it doesn't look like we have a lot of interest. There's 15 people in here and nobody's liking it, so we'll do something else. So let's see what else I have.
You've got an awful lot of linens to get rid of.
I know, I do. I'm going to start cutting things up, I think.
That would make you not want to go shopping.
I know.
It's a little disappointing.
I'm kind of getting over it with all this stuff. Okay. I have, this is the binder. And this works like this. Let's see. Oh, I've got it on there backwards. Never mind. So this has those journal pages in it. I don't know how many exact pages are left in here, but this is what's in here. It's probably about 30, maybe 30 pages. And it's got a couple of the 1, 2, 3 of the yellow tab pages, plus the binder. And the binder works like this. If I put it on there the right way, this locks it, so it won't move. So this is how deep it can go. So we could do an offer up on this and start it at 10. And there is a reserve. And I'll measure it. This would make an awesome, I think, binder to do, to put together, to put your pattern, if you like the pattern for the envelope, or patterns that you make to remember how to do things. There's a word for it, but I can't think of it right now. So this is 10 inches. And I'm just doing the board part, the space that you would have, 11.5 inches. And the full length from end to end is 13 inches. Why can't I think of the word? My brain is just fried, y'all. It's just absolutely fried.
Is 15 meter reserve, Pearl?
I'll do 15. It's got to go away.
I'm counting from 10 back. 10, 9, 8, 7.
If anybody else is interested, get it in.
4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Cast sacks for 15.
Okay, Kat, I'm going to put one of my cut ones in there. No, that one's not cut. Let me get a cut one. I mean, it was super easy to do. That's what I did. I sat for hours and just cut watch. I'm not a TV watcher, but I'll put different YouTube things on and work on something.
You're welcome. Yeah. Hey, Rita.
Yeah,
How are
thank
you?
you. Hey, Rita, how are you doing today? Oh, for all of y'all that I've got your invoices done and everything. When you popped in, it made me think I didn't mention this. Well, I mentioned it in my chit chat. My car's not working. So I am going to look into renting a car. But in the meantime, tomorrow and Thursday, I will be doing the shipping and getting, I don't know, all right, I'm going to get a drink of water. Let me get a drink of water. Where I lived before, I had a great mail lady. I didn't do a lot of UPS, so I would usually take it, but I had a great mail lady. And I could just put everything in a basket, in a wagon. I had a little red wagon that was Liam's, haul it to the entrance of where I was, and put a note in my daughter's mailbox across the street. And they would just back in there and scan everything and load it all up, and I was done. Now I'm having to take everything. I'm not where I can see it. And there's a lot of construction going on in here and a lot of traffic in and out. And I'm not comfortable with just putting it out on my driveway or on the front porch and not being able to visually see it. So I take it. Well, I'm just going to have pickups arranged. And so it should all go out by Friday at the latest. But I just want everybody to know, if you've paid your invoice, it's going to be out of my house by the end of the week. So, and then I think we've got a couple of people, and that's why I'm just going to go ahead and bring it out. This is big and it's heavy. I'm going to knock everything off. There we go. I didn't. So I was doing $7.50 for a signature. And this is what they look like. You've got the numbers across the top. So it varies. Every top will be different. I've got a lot that have nothing in it. There's some with writing. This is 1906. And I still have quite a few left. So if anybody's interested, Debbie, got 1906 there. Most of it's in pencil, but there is some pen. Look at that pretty
a signature.
Signature, per signature. If you only want a folio, I'll do it for $1.50 a folio. And I've got a list. If you don't know if you've gotten any or not, I can tell you because I've got my list right here. Yeah, Rita, don't do anything but rest. I knew, but now I don't. Oh, 6 folios are in a signature.
Yeah. So how many pages is that?
Well, that's 12 pages.
Well, they're asking how many pages. Okay,
Yeah,
12.
1, 2, maybe there's more. 3, 4, yeah, 6 folios in a signature. So that makes it 12 pages total. I always want to say secretary. That's why it takes me so long to get it out.
That's 2 signatures. Paint Girly, you want folios or signatures, honey? I can't think of what her first name is. What's her first name?
Lori.
Dang, I'm sorry, Lori. I just had a brain fart there.
Yeah, I don't see on
Lori.
signatures. Okay, thank you, Lori. Now, Lori, I know I haven't shipped your package yet, so do you want me to add your things from today? Do you want me to hold it and add, or do a separate invoice next week when I invoice next week? That's totally up to you. And this, Kath, do you have anything? I don't think I have a package for you this week. I can't remember. So y'all, anybody that wants me to hold their package, make sure you send me an email telling me to do it, and I'll be glad to do it. Hold. Okay, let me make a note. All right. Because Debbie and I are going to come on for a little while on Thursday. And then I'll invoice after next Tuesday's sale. Wendy is not selling this week. I think they're going camping. And I think Rebecca's going to sell at 11. It was either 11 or 1. So I think we're going to go in a little bit later, Debbie.
Okay.
So you'll see that changed from what I sent out in the email. All right, let's see. All right. This is the last time I bring these up. This is kind of a girl thing, y'all. So if there's any guys lurking, you need to turn your head. My daughter works as a compression fitter, and they had these in their inventory, and they were clearing them out of their inventory. They sell for $10, and what it is they are called comfy straps. You can put them on your bra strap where it sits on your shoulder, and it takes the pressure off. They're silicone, and they're $2. So if anybody's interested, Debbie, it's called comfy straps. And I've got 3, 4, 5. I've got about 8 or 9 of them. All right, so I'm going to give these back to her and get these out of my house. What else? All right, I found these two when I was cleaning. These are home decor transfers. This one is flowers. You've got the sunflowers, the poppy, some other flowers that I don't know the name of.
I don't know what you mean, Janine. Wearing said contraception.
Oh, no, contraption, a bra.
I don't wear one very often because I can't get it fastened. Now
I wear cotton. I wear all cotton. I wear cotton sports bras because I'm not very big. I was when I had babies and nursing and all that kind of stuff. But nope, I gave all that nylon polyester stuff up. And then this one has shells and things. So y'all know how to use transfers. So, they're $1 each, Debbie. A is the flowers. B is the seashells. $1. Yep, no. I don't like any of that stuff. Well, you might like those then because apparently it helps support it in the shoulder area so that it doesn't put its, it's not as painful. That's my understanding.
I'm big busted too, paint girly, but I wear big sweatshirts and t-shirts. I mean, I put a bra on if I wear a t-shirt, but if I wear a sweatshirt, I put a t-shirt and a sweatshirt on, then I don't worry about it. But yes, right. I'm very large breasted too. Sarah wants A and B.
You got it, Sarah.
I'm a 44 double D. I'm big and I'm saggy. I mean, the old age, man, they just clear to my knees.
All right, let's see. I have books. Let me see if I can find some books. Alrighty. This is not old. It's a dictionary of theology. It's 1988.
Yes, it is, Jermaine. I agree with you.
But it's all in Spanish, and it's nice cotton paper that could be tea stained really well. So there's no vulgar stuff in here, I can promise you that. So that's going to be A. And then I have these are really pretty covers, and they have the debossed thing on it, and they've got the gold on the back. This has got the cotton paper in it. This is MCM XXX 1930, 10/20/30. I think it must be 1930. It is. It sure is. And this is this particular book is The Black Arrow by Robert Louis Stevenson. Again, it's the soft cotton paper. Would take staining really well. That's going to be B. And then I have this one is the same thing. This is just Robert Louis Stevenson again. Virginibus per. I can't say that. I'm sorry. Memories and Portraits and Other Papers. Again, nice paper to use. So A, B, and C, they're $2 each, Debbie. I've always been thankful I wasn't very big. Always. My older daughter had a tummy tuck and got a boob job, and it's like, why would you want to do that?
I am not seeing anybody.
Okay. Ladies, tell me what you'd like to see today. Because I feel like I'm boring everybody to tears. Looking to see if I've got anything exciting.
Well, Amina's saying you might want to take her blue wrench.
Oh, okay.
Probably, I guess, take Paula's blue wrench if you want to. Don't matter to me.
I will do it. Just saves confusion.
Wooly, what are you doing today?
Here we go. I know, Chrissy, and I just I'm so swamped with stuff. It's like I can't even turn around, and it makes it just really hard to know what to pull. I've got tons and tons and tons of linen.
Appliques from last week and the week before, Pearl.
Applique.
Was that wedding applique stuff?
Oh, the wedding stuff. I've got a small bag. That's all I have left. I went through just about everything I had. Now, I have some napkins that I had gotten for that, and then I had picked up some more when I sold out of them. That I would love some of these to go away. But they're $2 for $1.
You're not going to purchase any more if you sell all these.
I'm not. This was a once thing. I oversold, so I went back and got more, and then this is what I have left, and I just need for it to go away. I haven't been doing napkins for a long, long time, so I sold it. I can't take it back.
So yeah, you got to just sell what you got there and then they're done.
Yeah, I'm not going to get any more because that just turns into having more and more. That's what happened before. And they're just too expensive now. If I could find a source, at Tuesday morning, they were a decent price. I could do 3 for $1. I wasn't making, I wasn't getting rich off napkins, but it still was, I was able to offer them for a reasonable price. And I hate having to do 2 for $1, but that really just pays for the package. And I'm okay with that, but I'm not going to do it constantly. I love this one. I just wish the bird's tail was in there. And so let me see what I have, and I will tell you. And I can tell Christy and Kath got some of this Italian one. My paper is gone for this one. So this is 6.15. So there's 7, 8, 9 of this one. And I like this one too. I love the florals. Lots of pretty colors. And then you've got that pretty border at the bottom. So I'm going to set it down where you can see it. And then this has 7, 8, 9. I'm keeping 3 napkins on that one. Where before I would have gotten an entire package for myself. So,
oh, it's now 5 below, Deb. Tuesday morning is now 5 below.
Really? Do you know, I noticed them online, but their prices were ridiculous. I mean, the prices were crazy online. So I thought it was somebody just trying to scam people that used to shop at Tuesday morning.
No,
Yeah,
we had
Tuesday
5
morning.
below in Quincy. We never had a Tuesday morning, but we got 5 below.
That's all right, 2 for $1. What did I say I had? 7, 8, 9 of C. I have
How much are these, Pearl?
$1, 2 for $1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 of B.
I'm not going to remember this.
I'm writing it down.
Okay.
And a 7, 8, 9 of A.
So Jameen wants B times 2.
Okay. Alrighty.
Judy G wants 1 of each. Christy wants 3 of each on top of what she already ordered.
Oh, that was ages ago. You should have already gotten those.
Okay.
Yeah. And who was that? Tell me again. Christy.
Captured by Christy. And Rhea wants 1 of each. And Paint Girly wants 1 of each.
Okay, I gotta get Rhea.
Oh,
All right.
Paint
So
Girly
2,
wants
3,
2
4,
of each for Paint Girly.
Well, B is gone unless I give Christy 1 set. Then there's 1. So Paint Girly wants 2 of each.
You said 1 of each, so just give her 1, give her 1 of B and then 2 of the rest of them.
No, then that means Christy only gets 2. Christy, I'm sorry, but if I find more, if I find I've got more over there, I'll add to it, but I didn't see any. I'm writing Christy again. Okay. I'll have to work some more. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Deb. I work all day every day. I just do it here. There is a benefit to that. But I never get to leave work. All right, I'll do that and that and that.
Christy says no worries, so do whatever it is you're going to do.
I appreciate that. And let's see. That one is the one. I did have an extra napkin. So I'll put that with that. And there could be something that's fallen off the shelf over there too, because that happens here a lot. All right, I am trying to find a spot to put these where I don't lose anything. And I am going to have a paint. I'm going to have to do a paint. I have to do a painting. I'm doing a class with my cousin's church. And I haven't painted this in 10 years. So I've got to sit down and do some examples. This is the Italian one. I love this one. And this is the square luncheon. The long luncheon is a little bit different. I like this one. I like the square luncheon better. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets. That's all I have is 5 sets.
That's all you're putting up?
That's all I'm putting up. Because
Okay.
that's it. And I'm not buying any more napkins. I had so many napkins, ladies. It's unbelievable.
She did. We sold napkins for hours and hours and hours.
I would sell them for hours. I would go into Tuesday morning and spend $200, drop $200 on napkins and sell almost every one of them.
Rhea for one.
Okay.
I'd go to sleep selling napkins.
All right. I see you, Sarah. And so I've got, the small bins, like the iris cases and the small bins. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 up on top of my shelves over there of all my favorite napkins.
Can't imagine having that many napkins. My God.
Well, part of it started when I was teaching. I was doing art classes at my church. And it was so easy.
Yeah, Christy, we got you for 2, honey.
No, I got you. It was so easy the ladies could do things successfully. And we did it one year, and then we were going to do it the next year, but then they changed our VBS time, and it hit right when they were doing the festival. And we couldn't, because we couldn't get enough volunteers, because everybody was doing VBS. I was doing VBS. And so I didn't do anymore. We didn't do anymore, but we did tons of tiles and sold those to raise money for missions. It was fun. This is what I have left. These are still on the satin.
Which to me doesn't matter, because you're going to glue them down anyway.
Yep. And so let me see if I can sort them. This got cut. And you can see you can cut it away. And then you still have the satin in the center, but you can cut that away if you really want to. So some were bigger than others. I'm going to have to start looking for another wedding dress.
Pearl? What are you going to do? Hike down to the thrift store?
Don't be mean, Debbie.
I'm just saying. I down to the thrift store to get her a wedding dress, girls.
I know. That looks, I don't know.
Not
I'm
me.
oh, there's the bigger one. They're all basically the same.
And these are how much?
I'll do them for $1 each just to make them go away today. And let me count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Do you have Uber there, Pearl?
15. 16.
Or you could do an Uber.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28, 29.
Bria for 2.
Wait a minute. 30, 31, 32, 33. I have 33.
You haven't sold that many.
Okay.
Bria for 2 and Sarah for 4.
Okay. Okay, fantastic. Thank you, ladies. I mean, when I rest, I'm taking things apart. That's my idea of resting. I sit and take stuff apart. I'll take a quilt apart. I'll take a wedding dress apart. I've sat and took all that wedding dress stuff apart before the sale to make sure I have, that's just, to me, that's resting. I'm sitting down. All right.
Jameen wants 2.
Okay, you got it, Jameen. You can get you can get it off, okay, if you've got really good eyesight and an X-Acto knife. You're not afraid to use it. All right, let's see. There we go. But the stitches can be really tiny, so it can be very painstaking, and
The pearls fall off.
well, sometimes, but it depends if they've added extra pearls. Now there was one in here. I felt it when I was counting them. And I just stopped in the middle and I never went back to it. All right, you'll be on the very bottom, won't you? I got these from somebody that local that they had done a wedding, and apparently they cut things out like this and used it on the tables as decoration. Where are you? I told you it'd be the last one. No, that's not it either. Well, I saw it when I was counting because it flipped. All right. You just have to have the patience to do it. I don't mind. I like putting things together. I like taking things apart. Well, no, that's not it. Well, it's in there somewhere. Oh, wait. Right here. I'm trying to think of what else I had. Oh, let's do this. Let me move these linens, though. And y'all let me know if you want to see more napkins and things, because I've got a lot of them. I was just trying to do the ones that I only had one off. And
Cloth napkins.
Yeah, cloth napkins. Yep. I've gotten a ton of wedding stuff from Katie, but I started finding wedding dresses.
Christy saying napkins.
Okay, well, let's do this first, and that way I can put it out of the way. It's just a simple old vintage tin. It's got the pear and the grapes on all four sides, a different view. It's an older tin, and I put a nice piece of that Quaker lace tablecloth in there.
Is this going to be a flat price or an offer up?
It's going to be an offer up, started at $15. There's a small reserve because everything in here is old. And as much as I would love to give everything away to everybody, I can't. Wish I could.
Oh, she's saying not cloth. Christy's saying not cloth. She thought you meant probably paper napkins.
Yeah, no, I don't have any more. I'm out of the napkin business. I just happened to see those. My cousin and I had gone to lunch, and there's a little shop. We were going through some of the shops, and I saw those pretty napkins, and I bought 3 packs, 3 different napkins, and they sold way out. Everybody wanted them. So I went back and got more, and then I wound up picking up 3 other napkins, and it's like, I'm done. So I put several pieces of the vintage French salesman sample lace in here. There's lots of stuff in here that it's the last that I have. Some of it's never been seen before. So there's that piece.
You're out of sample lace?
Oh no, no, it's the all the random stuff that I find. I've got old lace that nobody's ever seen because there's not much of it.
Well, maybe you should bring it out.
There's not enough to sell yardage, and so I just keep it.
Yeah, you just sell it by the save it for your boxes.
I save it for the boxes. So that's what 5 pieces of the salesman sample lace right there. And then there was this hanky. It's antique. It's very pretty. It's been folded there. It's got the thread, but this has that same lace that looks just like the salesman sample lace. Come on.
Just don't have the tag that says Paris or whatever it says.
It just has a number and says made in France. That's all it says. And so this has got it all the way around all 4 corners. And it's in pretty good shape. The corners are curved, rounded, so it'll have a little bit of a pinch there if you're going to take it off. I don't even know. I mean, I've never been able to afford this kind of lace. And I don't know where they're getting them. I had gotten this paper out of a book and online. It's in the public domain. And I printed it out to do something with, and I thought it really goes with the flavor, so I put it in there. So you could copy it.
Is that a Godey's Girl?
No, I don't know what it is. I honestly just don't remember.
Looks Godey's to me.
It may be. And then I had these pretty buttons that I felt like went with the tin. They got bling. They're kind of an amber color. And then I had some of this trim. This one I had to trim pieces off of. This is off of a piece of antique linen. And the linen was just basically shredded. And so I put some of this in here. So it's a small tin, but it's got lots of goodies in it. And there's more of these. I had tried to match them up, but I didn't get it in there. So more pieces of that. I have put this in a box before. It's an old, very fine.
Kath, is that 15?
Thank you, Kath. See how fine that thread is? And there's a yard of that. Some pieces are not a yard simply because I don't have that much of it. This is something I don't think I've ever put this in a box before. It's 18 inches. And I don't know if this is machine made or not. I have no way of telling. So, and then I had this little thing of doilies, so I put it in there because it fit. And everybody likes the doilies, especially the smaller size. So that's in there. This lace has never been put in there, and this is older and it was taken off of something. It was not me because I try not to cut it. Somebody cut this off of something. And this is super soft. My lighting is terrible today.
I don't think it's that bad. It looks good to me.
Does it?
Yeah.
I look up and I feel like I'm in the dark.
You're not.
Okay, so there is a yard of this one, but it has been cut at the top, but it is an old lace. I can't say antique because I don't know, but it's definitely very vintage. So there's that piece. I'm pretty sure I've done this lace, but I don't have a whole lot of it, so I'm kind of stingy with it. I love the Art Deco style. This is more my cup of tea than the ones that are really covered up with stuff. And so there's a full yard of this one. And I love that one.
That still has a bunch of laces, girls, if you want lace. Don't you have a bunch of lace left, Pearl?
I've got lots of lace and bins and bins. I've been sorting it, trying to get similar things together, and I'll be doing a lot of lace. I'll have to do like a build-a-bundle because there's not enough to do yardage. This is an older lace.
No, you still don't have lots?
Hmm?
You still don't have lots still on your cones?
Oh, yeah, I do of those particular ones, but everybody's gotten tons of that. I'll be glad to bring it out.
Here, and maybe some girls want to see some more. Maybe they've gotten it and like it and want more.
No, this is true. All right, let's see if that'll show up.
Girls want to see lace?
So that is a very fine thread. Very, very fine thread. And that is a yard. There's a yard of that one. This is a piece of lace fabric. I've had all different kinds of this before. This one has more texture than here, let me get this envelope. It's got enough color. All right, come on. This has more texture than some of these laces do. It's a really, really nice piece. And this is, I think, the last of it that I have. Things got so jumbled in so many different bins, it's hard to know what I have and what I don't. So I'm trying to go through it. I may put together some bundles. I've got a lot of boxes. I have a lot of boxes and tins that I have bought that I'm going to try to fill, but I'm trying to do smaller ones that make it more affordable for more people instead of doing great big huge boxes. This is an older lace. All right, I need something.
UDG's at 25.
This has got, I didn't coffee stain this. I don't know if somebody stained it or if this is the way the ribbon is supposed to be. It's almost like a variegated color through it. So I didn't stain it, or at least I don't remember staining it. But you see darker tones, but they're consistent. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I don't know. But it's a pretty lace, and it's got some variation in the color. Let's put it that way. And that's not quite a yard. That's all there was. It's about, maybe about almost 30 inches. And then I've never sold this one before. Never put it in a tin before. It feels like it has a wire in it. See how it holds the shape? But it's got to be a really fine wire if there's a wire in it. So nobody's ever gotten this lace before. And there's a yard of that. There's a yard of this one. It's probably been in a box at some point in time. I like the little flower bunches. Like right there, the little teeny flowers. And then this one. Some of these, they make them like this now, but they don't have the texture that these older ones do. At the front.
Christie's at 27.
All right. Thank you, ladies, for bidding. So you can see the texture. See the texture in there? And there's a yard of that one. This is kind of an oatmeal color. This one is one of my favorites. I didn't have a whole lot of this one at all. Sometimes I just pick up random. Hey, Pat, how are you doing today? I pick up random laces here and there at the antique malls and stuff where I only get like a yard or two. But this is definitely an older lace. It's really pretty. It's white. Yep, it's white. This is one of my favorites too. There's a yard of this one.
Craft supplies to sell, Pat.
This one definitely has texture to it too. I mean, you can just really, when you run your hands over the lace, you can feel the texture in it. And I think this has a cotton, more of a cotton thread. It doesn't have that synthetic feel to it. I think I've got a couple pieces left, and that's about it. I put this up. There's a little one. I did try to get a couple of little ones in there. This is a cotton thread.
Can I put the 30 seconds in?
Yeah, go ahead and put the 30 seconds. And this is a wider one. I didn't have a lot of this. I can't know. I don't remember if it's gone into anything else. Everything's gotten so jumbled. But it's about 4 inches wide. Has a nice feel to it too. It doesn't feel plasticky like some of the laces feel. And I think this is the last piece. And this one has a lot of texture. This one is an ivory. And you can feel the texture in the stitches. This has a silky feel, so it probably does have synthetic in it. I like the edging on this. It's different.
I put in the 30 seconds, Christy. I'll let you know when I'm down to like 10 seconds. How's that?
Yep. So that's it. And it's got this nice big piece of
7
wicker lace tablecloth in it. That's in a
2
tan color.
All right, that is going to Christy for $35.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Christy, and thank you, everybody, for bidding. I appreciate it. I have fun putting them together. Going through and picking out pretty things. And I will make it pretty again. Get those images out of the way. My printer will not print on cardstock, or I would have printed those on cardstock, but I just wanted to see how it would print out. And then I kind of liked it with the 10, so I just went ahead and put them in there. But again, it is in the public domain, one of the libraries or something that I had been looking at ages and ages ago. And you could put it down on your printer and copy it if you wanted to enlarge it.
That must have covered the reserve. It didn't say, Christy, so I guess it does.
Yes, it does. It does. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Let's put that right here so it doesn't get knocked over. I have this piece. I would love to see it go away. I was going to cut it up, and I just haven't gotten around to it. It's a table runner. So it's got like the Aida cloth, and then it's crocheted doilies, and then somebody cross-stitched all these flowers on it. And I'll be glad to cut it in half. I was going to cut them out. And so you've got, not only do you have the circles, you've got the connectors that have that semi-diamond shape to it. So I don't know if this was machine done. Part of me sometimes thinks that it may have been, but I think too much of it is not quite right. But there again, it's different on every single one. And then it's got a stain on it, starting right here. This one is coming apart right here. I just don't have the energy to take it apart. I'll do the whole thing for $3 to the first me. It's huge, y'all. It's, I think, almost 2 yards long. There's one. Actually, it's more than 2 yards long.
Cast sacks.
Okay, thank you, Kath. I am going to be doing some cleanup and clean out and get rid of things, kind of things. But I've got other things that I have to, I've paid more for it, and I have to try to make a little more. Y'all know how that works. And I'm trying to see, no interest in linens right now. I have some fabrics that are just random. Let's see if anybody's interested in these. All right, I'm going to throw, this is not a fabric. This is a bag.
Your lace that you have kind of on the roll, Rhea hasn't seen it. So
Oh, let
she
me go
could be
get that.
interested. So you might pull out some lace. Show up 2 or 3 different styles.
I will do it. And Chiquita did a tutorial on how she, what to do with it. I had a piece of it laying here on my desk. Oh well, I'll find it in a minute. All right, I keep thinking I'm going to cut this up, but I'm not. It's a drawstring bag. It's got a sheer fabric that they has the, you know, stuffing in it that they stitched it with, and it's got this lace on the bottom with that little ribbon running through it. It's kind of a coffee cream color. And this is not a white. It's where's a piece of white?
How much is it, Pearl?
$3 to the first me, just to make it go away, so I don't have to look at it and think I'm going to cut that. And Thursday, I'm going to try to have a lot more ready. I mean, you could use it for a lingerie bag. Christy?
Christy.
Okay, thank you, Christy. Deanna, how are you doing?
Said she was doing better earlier.
Good, good. I'm glad to hear that. These last few months have been hard for so many people. Rhea, your lag must be really bad.
Make sure that you're on live, Rhea.
Yeah.
There by Pearl's name, there's a button that says live. Make sure that you're on live. And it's red.
Yes, it has to be red. All right, the lace. All right.
everybody knows how I do. Well, Kit Pearl's getting the lace, how I do handcrafted.
Yeah.
And I have I had tubs and tubs of just leftover pieces. I put lace and ribbon and everything on everything. And so I made up some bags of just lace. Some of it's got yardage of lace because I didn't like the lace. And so I'm going to be selling these bags. I may show one here pretty soon with 4
Yep.
points
Well,
off.
you let me know when you're ready.
And I want to see if I can sell some of these. They're just surprise bags of lace, appliques, I don't know, just a little bit of everything. Some doilies. Go ahead, Pearl.
I love surprise bags. So this is a pretty white eyelet. It's unique from most of the eyelets we see. It has a point, and then it has 2 bows right here. Of course, I said it looked like the pi symbol. All right, come on, focus. There we go. Looks like the pi symbol, and it has these square holes. This is 3 for $1, and you can see I still have a ton of it. And Chiquita did the cutest things with this because she gathered it up, but she's got a tutorial on her channel. And then I forget what she put underneath it, but she just pleated it and then put something in the center. It was so cute. Judy G said, I think I got a surprise bag from you before, and there was some really good stuff in there.
Well, there's lots of good stuff in these, and they're only going to be $2, Judy. So yeah, and there's some of it has 3 and 4 yards of lace in it, something that I'll just never use. All right, Paint Girly, Lori, see you later.
Bye, Lori. Great afternoon.
Paint Girly's going to have I take 1.
Okay.
And then Kath Sachs wants 5 sets.
All right, hold on a minute. Lori Paint Girly wants 1. Okay.
And Kath 5.
All right. If anybody's wondering, Kath, you did get a couple before, twice. So you must have gotten it and liked it. I see Judy G up there too. I think you missed her.
Miss Judy, wait a minute, Ray. Okay.
All the way at the top. You just want 1, Judy. That means you get 3 yards.
Oh, okay. I did miss her.
Yeah.
I read the surprise bag and missed her. Gotcha.
And you got some before too, Judy, if you don't remember it.
Cass says she loved it, so she's happy.
Okay, good. Yeah, you got some before, Judy, so you must know what it looks like too. All right. I went to, for those of y'all that are new, I went to an estate sale, and it was a doll maker. And there was a huge room. The room was bigger than all the space that I have here, just the one room in the basement, filled with all kinds of lace. I filled the back of my daughter's SUV with lace, and this was some of it. So, all right. So that one's that one.
Oh, it's not new lace. I would say it's vintage.
It's very vintage because she hasn't been doing anything in 20, 30 years. All right. This one is another cotton. It's 75 cents a yard. I still have some, but not like I did with the other one. But it's a beautiful insertion lace. And I think it's awesome for pockets or spines, to put it on the spine and have that show on the front, and then overlay it with paper, because that's insertion is just putting it between 2 things, whether it's paper or fabric. And it's 75 cents a yard. And I do have my list, so if you're not sure, I can tell you. But it's a really pretty embroidered eyelet. And I do need for this stuff to go away.
I am not seeing anybody.
No? Okay. Well, wrap it up on that then. Yep, there's Rhea. She's got a leg.
Oh, yeah. 1 for Rhea.
You got it, girly. I mean, I had boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes. And I've got some laces that are still on the cards, and I just have to figure out how much is on there and figure out what I can bring to the table. And let's see, what else do I have? I have this one. This is like a faux entretien. I was saying faux entretien, and somebody told me it's not entretien. This is 2 for $1. It's a really, really pretty lace. And you could put it over a ribbon or over a colorful fabric. And it'd be really pretty. It shows up really pretty on bold colors. And I don't know how much I have left, but I've got a good bit. So what can I
That's okay, Rhea. We got all day.
Yep.
Take your time.
Yep. Take all the time you need. So there it is.
Hurry.
Debbie just makes me hurry.
Rhea wants one. I'm always in a hurry, girls. You know that. Well, they all know me, so. They all know I go fast. No time to waste.
Thank you, Rhea. I try to keep up with my list. That way, if somebody's not sure whether they bought it before or not, I can tell them. I'm trying to think. That's hard to do right now. Thinking is just really hard.
Yeah, well, at least we've sold some. Sell a little bit each sale, but maybe the girls got all they want.
Yeah, and that's okay. I'm just tired. I haven't been sleeping well. The weather's changing. My space is really dusty. I've got an air filter I'm running now, but it's still really dusty. And I walked 3 miles yesterday and I haven't done that in a long time. So this is 2 for $1.
Hey, Lindy K, how are you?
Lindy, how are you doing?
2 yard for $1.
All right, this one is just this simple lace, but it's 2 for $1. And it's white. And let me put it on here.
How are you feeling, Lindy? I heard you're
2 stones. Okay.
Yeah, you having some issues? I forgot. Stones. Yeah, that's good. I couldn't think of the word. 2 packs. That was a pleasant surprise. Was it like having a kid?
Yep.
Don't think I want to take the chance.
Well, I had gallbladder surgery, and my chiropractor tried to convince me to drink this oily stuff to pass the stone. And I took the gallstones to him after my surgery, and he said, you never would have passed those. So I would have wound up having emergency surgery if I had done what he said.
Yeah, I had my gallbladder taken out. I don't see anybody for this, Pearl.
Okay, no problems. We'll get it out of the way. So let me just get these out of the way. I don't think there's anything else in there that they haven't seen, so I'm going to move this out of the way.
And we'll move on.
Let's see. Oh gosh. I did sell some of the curtain pieces. Let me move this lace that I've got the list on out of the way. And check out Chiquita's channel. What is her channel name? Chiquita, right? Just Chiquita.
I don't know.
Let me look. Let me find her, because she did such a cute thing with that eyelet lace. I believe it's, I don't know, I can't remember. if it'll bring it up. Chiquita Scandal, I guess that's the banana company. All right. Now, give me a second. No, I'm subscribed to her.
Crochet,
Oh, that's right.
I think, is what it's called.
Yep, you're right. Yep, Chiquita's Crochet. All right, let me find her channel and then see if I can find the tutorial. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. I'm going to put the if you go over there, if you're not subscribed to her, please go ahead and subscribe. And but this is the tutorial, and she used that pretty eyelet pointed lace and made flowers. And that was it. So I have a couple of more, like this is that acrylic synthetic lace, and this is a tablecloth. So if you do the tea staining and coffee staining, this is a Thanksgiving. Let me see if I can, ouch. Put this down and away. So this is a nice big round tablecloth. And you got your pumpkins and grapes. You got your wheat. And then your turkey again and your pumpkin. So this is the edge. It's big. I haven't measured it. I actually thought it was a curtain piece. Let's see what the center looks like. All right, it's an oval, not a circle. That much I can tell. So that was all the stuff I showed you just now. And then you've got a row of this type of lace. Then you've got a row of these flowers. And then this is your center with the flowers and the leaves, sunflowers and leaves. And so let me measure it. Let me pinch it here so I can get the length. I try to measure things like this, but I, for some reason, thought it was a curtain panel. All right, 172. This is ish. 74, 76, 78, 80 inches long. So it's an 80-inch long oval. It is it keeps sliding, so I'm having a hard time keeping it straight. I would say it's about 58 to 60 inches wide. So if you like to do the tea staining thing, or if you need it for a Thanksgiving tablecloth, it's $3 to the first Me Debbie. It just needs to go away. I like the pumpkins and the fruit. Great for the jelly plate. You could actually stencil with it too if you use the like the sponge brush.
Not seeing anybody.
No? Okay. Put that on there.
Deanna.
Deanna. Okay, thank you, Deanna. Right. Y'all want to see fabric?
Let's show a few pieces.
All right, I'm going to throw them down. Most of these are, this is a half-yard piece. It's a black and white gingham check, and it's gingham. It's woven gingham. You can tell by the selvage here. And it's an older piece. That's going to be a, let's see, this is a fat quarter piece, and it's sunflowers. It's got a wood grain type background behind it. So A will be $2, B will be $1, and then let's see, here is a piece of red gingham. It's a fat quarter, and it's a woven gingham. It's not a printed. It's a long fat quarter, and that'll be $1.
Rhea for A and C.
Okay, thank you, Rhea. Do you want to do some of your bags today, Debbie?
Yeah,
I didn't know if you were where you could do it.
yeah, I don't have my camera is the problem. I have to do it in front of my face, but we'll see. I got a lap full of stuff. Let me think about it.
Okay.
Oh, I got lots here. I got a mess going on here.
Yeah, that's a perpetual state for me and you both.
Yes.
If Lindy, if you're still here, I found that black fabric. Now I got to find it again, but it's in the general vicinity. That metallic looking fabric, if Sean is still interested in it. This is a piece of sheet. This is a Ralph Lauren print. This is what you would, since it was a sheet, it was really wide, but it's the equivalent of a cotton 45-inch half-yard piece. And so I'll do it for $1 to the first me, Debbie.
All right. And Lindy is here.
Okay. You remember that black fabric with the little, it looked metallic? It is. It's like little metal pieces on it. So I do have that. I did find it, but now I have to find it again. But I have a general idea of where it is.
She remembers what you're talking about.
Okay.
And I don't see anybody for this.
All right. Put that on there. I did those sheet bundle fabrics. Build a bundle fabrics with those sheets. So almost all of that is gone. I have this fabric. It's too late for Halloween, but I've got it if anybody's interested in it for bookmaking. It's a poly type fabric, but it has a black velvet type. You can see the depth to it. It's fairly deep. It's soft, super soft on the top. So I'm not sure. I don't have my tag, my note. I'll do it for $1.50 a fat quarter. This is a fat quarter size. I mean, it's a super wide fabric, so you're getting a wide fat quarter. And I have a lot of it.
Rhea for one. Oh.
All right.
Christy for one. And
Okay.
Sachs for one.
Okay. Fantastic. Thank you, ladies. I will get that cut. That right here. Let's see what else I can find. I am about to trying to see what else I've got here.
Put it on me just real quick, Pearl, and I'll kind of
Absolutely. I will do that right now.
Girls, I don't have my camera hooked up to this computer because I'm sitting in my chair, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's a sandwich bag full of a lot of it has yardage of lace. You can see I got that rolled up.
Hold it up just a little bit higher, Debbie. There we go.
Yeah, there's like that's coffee dyed. There's yardage in there. That looks like there's yardage in there. There's little pieces of flowery trim. There's ruffled lace. A lot of this has stuff off wedding dresses. There's a peach piece of yardage. I don't know. They're just going to be surprise bags, and you can trust me. It's all good stuff that I've used. That piece didn't even untwist the thing. So there's probably 3 or 4 yards there. They're going to be $2 a bag.
Okay.
I have a lot because I have cleaned out bin after bin after bin. And Pearl, I got to find an ink pen before I do anything if they're interested.
And you said $2, right?
$2.
And I'm just calling it scrap bag.
That's good enough for me.
All right.
I got to find an ink pen before I can even move.
Well, I can make a list too. Just sit down. I'll make a list.
I got it right here.
You got it? Okay.
I got it.
How's your hand feeling today?
No, it's doing good. There's no swelling. And I get this off on Friday.
Good.
So it's good. I think it's finally, I'm getting a little bit of feeling back in my fingers.
Yeah. Good.
All
right. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Jameen.
Okay.
Sarah.
Okay.
Kath.
Okay.
It's moving. Let me make sure I don't miss anybody. Judy G would like 3.
Okay.
Rhea would like 2.
Okay.
Hey, Terry. Terry McMouse is in.
Hey,
here.
Terry.
She would like 4.
Terry. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Marjorie would like 3.
All right.
And Deanna would like 3. And Marjorie would like 1 more if you've got enough.
Okay. Yep. I'm pretty sure I'm still sorting through lace, so I'll be able to come up with stuff. That's no problem.
That'll make her 4. That'll make her 4.
Pearl, type my email in there. So Rhea and Marjorie, have I sold to you, Marjorie, before? I don't know.
I'm putting your banner up.
Okay. I don't know if I've sold to Marjorie, and I could have, Marjorie, and if I have, I apologize, but I'm kind of brain dead.
I'm definitely brain
Rhea,
dead.
send her info to me.
Yeah, there's Debbie's email scrolling across right now.
I will be selling again with Thursday with Pearl. I won't be selling handmaids. I am selling supplies.
Yeah.
I got some neat scrapbook paper that I've made kits out of. I still have old book page paper and dictionary. I got some really neat French things. I did a French postcard with 20 or 12 French vocabulary cards and 5 French pages. They look really nice. And then you get a piece of French sampler lace. So they're really nice. So
I see you, Sarah. Bye, Deb. Have a safe trip home. Sarah would like for you to add one more to her.
I can, Sarah, ×2. All righty.
Marjorie said this is her first time.
Okay, Marjorie.
Well, Lori, we were gonna start earlier. We were gonna start at 2, but Rebecca is selling, and let me see. Let me go find her email.
She's selling on Thursday.
Yeah, she was scheduled for 1 o'clock. Are you okay to start at maybe 3 or 4 o'clock?
Yep, that's fine with me. Or
Okay.
we could let's start at 4.
4. Your time or 4 my time?
No, well, we better do 4 my time so Rebecca can have 3 hours, I guess.
Okay. So we're gonna move ours back. Oh, Brenda and I are starting. I didn't know y'all were selling, Lori.
Uh-oh.
And we can't sell earlier because that's the day that the wrecker's coming to tow my car.
All right. What about if we sell tomorrow, Pearl? Can you get ready for tomorrow?
Yeah, I can get ready for tomorrow. We could do tomorrow. We'll do tomorrow instead of Thursday.
Yeah. That way we can start a little sooner.
Oh, I didn't know that, Lori. Okay.
Yeah, crafting chat. So yeah, let's start tomorrow like we did today. Noon my time, 1 o'clock your time. We'll sell for a few hours.
Okay, that sounds good. We're not going to stay on a long time, even today. I've had it's been a challenging week.
Put it back on you, Pearl, and look at me.
Yeah. Well, we like looking at you, Debbie.
Yeah. Looking at my mess.
Yeah, they can't really see my mess because it's pointed down.
Oh, but yeah, because I have lots of supplies I'm going through. I mean, I'm trying to destash a lot. I have a lot of stuff. So I'm trying to destash some supplies out.
Yep, me too. I shopped and shopped and shopped and shopped, and because that was the only thing I had to do. Now I'm trying to find other things to do, like going for a walk, going and doing something other than shopping, because for the longest time, that's all I did. Lori said, Deb, your hair looks fantastic.
Well, thank you. It's finally coming back in, and it is curly. I mean, it is curly, knotted curls.
That's funny. I would love for my hair to come in curly. My hair's straight as a stick and fine as a spider web.
Oh mine's really thick.
I hate it.
Really,
it's funny because my hair is just the stress. I've been taking some things to help lower my cortisol level and doing some things for my hair, but it's still, I've got all this new hair coming in, and it's short. And so when I lean forward, I get all this hair down in my face, and my hair really is baby fine, like a spider web. So when I'm trying to do something, it's like I've got these spider webs in front of my face and I can't stand it. So I'm thinking about going super short again. I keep thinking about it because my hair has always been short since I had my first child. Mine was always long until I had my first child, and she kept throwing up in it. And I cut it all off, and I've had it short, except for 2 occasions when I let it grow out. I've had it short. Jamie Lee Curtis short. There is I'll have to go get it. Let me go get it.
Yeah, I got lots of good supplies, girls. So hope you can join me tomorrow to destash some of my good stuff. I'm finally trying to I got way too much stuff. So I'm thinking I'm going to share with you because, man, do I have a lot of stuff. It's kind of scary how much stuff I got. And we've been cleaning. Me and Jack's been cleaning. And oh, my God, he's just clean to the hilt. And oh, my, I got a lot of stuff.
I wish somebody would come down here and do that.
He's done a whale of a job, I can tell you, because I'm not able.
I don't do any pharmacological products anymore. I mean, if I have to, it'll be an absolute have to situation. I prefer to go with herbals and natural things that don't have even naturals can have side effects. So you really have to listen to your body when you take something new, but most of the time they don't. Not the cancer-causing side effects that some medications cause. This is what I take when my stress level gets really bad and I can't seem to bring it down. And it's almost gone. I've had this for a long time. I've had this since 2020, May of 2023. So most of the time I can stop, I can breathe and just, try to de-stress and stretch a little bit, that kind of thing. But I've just had one thing after the other lately. Not big major things, but just the little stuff that kind of piles on. Last week, my daughter asked me if Liam could come on Wednesday, one of the days. No, it was Tuesday. So, I'm trying to gear up to sell. And so I kept waiting and waiting and waiting for him to bring. Oh, no, it was Wednesday. It was after the dentist. And I kept waiting and looking for him. And my son-in-law is just not my favorite person. I keep praying for him and for me to love him, which is action, not feelings. And when my daughter sent me a message asking me a question, and I said, well, what's the ETA? Oh, he didn't email you this? He didn't text you this morning and tell you he's taking the day off? It's like, no. So I've been putting things on hold and, not getting things done thinking Liam's going to be here any minute. And he didn't come. And then my daughter calls me and she says, can Liam come on Friday for the morning? It was either Thursday or Friday. Because they had their parent-teacher conference. And so Mike had taken off that day, so he had to go to work that day. So it's, of course, he can come. And then the whole car issue Friday. I mean, it's just been very stressful trying to find a car. Hey, Elisa. Trying to find a car is so stressful.
Let's go.
There's a 16 after him. Is that there's no 16. Oh,
Debbie? There is. dham16 at Yahoo. Yes, there is 16. dham16.
Thank you, Elisa. I didn't even notice it. All right, y'all. It's wrong. Let me fix that. I didn't even know I had it wrong.
Thanks, Lisa. You're a peach, darling.
Yep.
She's just on.
There we go. All right. Now it's going to be right, y'all. dham16.
Right. Marguerite.
And I've got her on my screen. I can see her on my screen and I see her email and I didn't even notice it. Thank you. It's been that kind of week. And I keep looking at cars and trying to find something.
Yeah. Do you see those bags of scraps, Elisa?
You want to show them again?
Well, she might have seen them since she saw my name. She might not be interested.
It's still on dham16@gmail.com.
Yahoo.
Yahoo. Jeez.
Yahoo.
Y'all, I need a vacation. I need a vacation. Just a serious. I need a vacation. Wow. All right. Hey, Penny. Penny's not here. I was looking at Penny's email on my thing. Oh, third time's the charm. Well, the other one has just probably been in there for a year. And I just didn't know it was the wrong one.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right.
I'm stretching for a minute, y'all. Did you hear that? You hear that popping and creaking?
No.
I walked 3 miles yesterday, and I haven't walked like that in ages. So my body is just saying, what'd you do that for?
Okay, Linda Kay, you're back.
Yeah, you feeling better?
Hope so, sister. Hope so.
Yep,
Not
I hope that I
sick.
hope they all pass soon and easily.
Yes.
I can't even imagine. All right. What am I doing? I got your banner on there. So if you didn't see them, Elisa, if you just back up a little bit, Debbie's doing grab bags of lace and is it ribbon?
No, it's lace and oh, there might be a few little pieces of wedding pieces. A lot of lace. I don't know, just a lot of bits and bobs.
Yeah.
Maybe little doilies. Just I don't know. Just lots of stuff.
All right. Well, I'm going to throw these down real quick. These are quilt squares, and I don't know if they're machine stitched. Of course, they had sewing machines 100 years ago. But they're not that old, I can tell. It's got this pretty pink floral fabric with blues and greens and pops of white in it on the pink. And then it's got this one has this green pieces in it. Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 pieces of that one. Let me write it down. I'll forget. I only have 2 of this one. It's the same pink fabric, but it's got red. And I know I would never have done that, but somebody did.
Let me check, Marjorie. Hang on. I gotta get to
yeah. I can't believe Debbie and I both sat there and looked at it and didn't realize it was wrong.
I didn't even realize it.
I mean, she's in my Gmail, so I just pull up Debbie. I don't ever think about it. So there's 2 of those with the red. And then there's this one with the man's shirt fabric in it.
No, Marjorie, I don't see it. It's DHAM16 at Yahoo. But let me go to my trash and see if it went to my trash.
And I've got 2 of those. And these are $1 each, Debbie.
$1 each. I don't see it. I don't see Ria's either.
Well, they were all sending it to the wrong.
Yeah.
I can give you their information.
Yeah.
So it's okay. Yep, it's Yahoo. I had it in as Gmail, Marjorie. That was just the last month has been like this. And so y'all just please forgive me because I feel like a total space cadet.
Hey, Mary.
Like
I forgot about getting it together. I'll get it together. And yes, I have scrap bags left, Mary, if you would like.
Making a list. You just tell her how many you want. And I missed you last week because I'm not selling with Wendy on Thursdays now. We're not starting early. So I'm going to try to make sure I catch you on Thursday. Actually, I need to take myself on. I got to get some more. I'm going to take one. Maybe that'll do it. It does help lower your stress level. Your cortisol level.
These are $1 each, girls. Anybody interested? I don't see anybody.
Okay.
$1 each.
No worries. Well, I think I am about worn out today, Debbie. It's been a challenging week. My car is sitting, for those of y'all that weren't here this morning, I was taking my car. My cousin and her husband came over. We were going to go get a battery, and he jumped it off, and he said, well, it's got so much corrosion on it, you may not, they're $2, Mary. You may not need a battery. So I was going to follow them to their house, and he was going to clean all that off for me and see if I needed a battery. Well, I pulled down I'm on a little bit, my driveway's on a hill and I'm on a little bit of a hill on my street. And so I didn't notice until I turned the corner that the car would not accelerate. Mary needs 3.
Okay, I'll put you down, Mary, and I'll get your pictures and your buttons ready, honey.
So since last Friday, bye Christy, y'all have a great evening. Since last Friday evening, my car has been parked down the street. So I had to go through some rigmarole. The mechanic had already gone. It's a new owner, so I wasn't sure about having my car towed over there without talking to him first. So I talked to him. They're going to come on Thursday and tow it. He's going to take a look at it, and it may just get sold for junk. So we'll see. But in the meantime, I'm sitting for hours looking for a car. So y'all pray that I find a decent car, a decent vehicle. So I hope everybody has a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. And if we don't, we'll see maybe I'll see you in another sale.
I got your email, Martha. No problem, honey. Got your email.
Okay, good. Anybody you didn't get, Debbie, let me know and I'll send it to you. Thank you. It means a lot to know that people are praying. It really does. So y'all have a wonderful evening, and we will see you out there somewhere, I'm sure. Love you, ladies. Bye.
Bye.
See how many times it's going to take. Some funny little things like this that can just really get to you. It won't.
It didn't end yet.
Nope. I'm chasing the button. Did it end? Nope. It still hasn't. It's like 10 times now. Chasing the button. Good grief.
That's
It's a good
weird.
thing I don't say bad words, isn't it?
That is weird that it does that.
I don't understand. For the start the stream and end the stream, it makes me chase the button, and it's too. Still has that. Goodness gracious. I think I've got it. And then I have to keep those bad words out of my brain so they don't come out of my mouth.
Yes.
I mean, this is what, 5 minutes now?
It's still not?
Mm-mm. Nope. I gotta get somebody from StreamYard to help me figure this out because I don't know why.
Good, because there ain't nobody at StreamYard.
Yeah.
You can't get a phone number. You have to just you have to message them, and then they send you back the dumbest